Now I'm going to show you how to create a door or a window in one-point perspective. So I'm going to have you look at one of your two walls. Now right now the wall just goes straight off the page. If you wanted to make the wall sort of go around a corner, that's pretty easy. What you could do is this. I can take my ruler or triangle and match it up with the top of my page. And wherever I want to make a corner, I'm just going to draw a line straight down. Because in parallel perspective, everything is either 90 degrees to the paper, so everything's either parallel to the top and bottom of your picture, or it's going back to the vanishing point. To go around a corner, I just want to keep that corner 90 degrees. So I'm going to match it up with the top of the line and just draw it straight off my paper. And then on the bottom of the paper, I would do the same thing. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go around or straight off the edge. Okay, now if I wanted the floorboard to continue here, I could, and you actually wouldn't see the top of this line. So if you look at this now I've got sort of a corner. Anything I drew here, like if I was to draw a poster or lockers or another doorway, let's say I was going to draw a large bulletin board. Anything I would draw here is just like the doors. It's straight on. So you don't have to worry about really drawing things back to the vanishing point if it's here. Okay, so now in this space, I could do a door, I could do a window, I could do a display case, but the premise is going to be the same. The premise is that the top and bottom are going to angle back to the vanishing point. So I'm going to do the top of the doorway here, and I'm going to angle that with the vanishing point, which is going to seem a little weird. It's going to seem like it's really at an angle, but that's okay. So I'm going to make this here along the angle. If I wanted this to have a bottom and it to be a window, then I would do the same thing. I would do the angle here. But I want this to be a door, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to match my ruler or my triangle up so that I have a 90-degree angle. And I'm going to draw this straight down. And then I'm going to go to the other part and draw it straight down as well. Now mine's sort of wide because I sort of wanted a wider doorway, but you can see that looks like it's going back into space. Now let's say I wanted this door, I wanted to sort of see inside of it because it's like an open doorway. Okay, then I could even close this up here. So this is sort of going back. Okay, and if I wanted to say have stairs, I could put stairs or something like that as well. So let's say I wanted stairs to go back into space. Okay, so let's say I have this. So this is my first stair. So I'm going to take this stair and I'm going to line it up with the vanishing point and draw it. Okay, and then I would want to keep them sort of at a consistent height. So the stair would go up, and then this would be here. Okay, and then this stair would go straight back because they're stairs. So it's almost like I'm making a 90-degree angle again to create your stairs. Do you see that? You would want that to stay consistent. Okay, so let's say I went through now and I drew those in with my ruler nicely. Or your triangle. And then all of these points, even the ones that go back, because that's sort of the back of the stair, all those points would go back to the vanishing point. And then maybe the stair would keep going, or it would go just straight back. So that's what you see. And then this, if this wall was facing towards you, if you had anything like a poster on that wall, let's see, let's pretend I had a poster on that wall, okay? That would be, again, straight off the edge. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so that's sort of around a corner. Okay, you don't have to go that complicated. If you wanted to just do, the top to the vanishing point and the bottom, you could do that. So I am going to do what would be a normal window as a skylight, okay? So if it's easier to think of this way, you can turn it, your paper so it's on the side. But basically, and this is just how you would do a normal window. So the side, or the top and bottom, would go back to the vanishing point, okay? And then the top and bottom of the skylight would be straight across. So I'm going to make this straight across. And it's tempting just to connect those 2 points, but I want them to go straight across here. And I'll erase that. And then the top of the skylight, same thing. I'm going to match this up. So I'm looking at 90 degrees, and I'm going to draw straight across, which shows me that this line was a little too long, so I'll have to erase that. And this line needs to be longer, so I just want to make sure it's matched up with the vanishing point. So if you look, that is exactly how I could have drawn a window or a display case. Let's say that I wanted my skylight or window to have some thickness, like it was a display case or there's a thickness to an edge. I would just draw the thickness that I want basically as a rectangle in that bottom. So if you see here, this is just a straight rectangle. And then the top of the rectangle, those little points, I would match up with the vanishing point and draw off the edge. Okay, and you're going to be able to do all the details, design your hallway to make it your own. I'm just showing you how to do some of the basic things, such as, I mean, you could have lights or you could have checkerboards on the ceiling, but really this skylight is showing you, if it was on a side, look, this is the way to do a window, same thing. The floorboards on the side, don't those look like a brick wall? Okay, so this is basically the setup of my hallway right now. So you should have seen how to draw a window or door or skylight, and to go off and add an extra corner if you wanted to.